Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is a message that I'm going to label for April 13th because I'm posting it in time for the 13th where I am, depending on where you are. Maybe the 13th has come and gone, or you might not see this for a few weeks or months or years. So I'm setting the intention that this be a message for you for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see it. Happy birthday to all the April 13th babies out there, and happy birthday to you if it happens to be your birthday on whatever day you may see this. Ooh, we have the world. This card came up on Easter, and it's coming up again today. So it's a message that's being emphasized for us, okay? A reminder, a nice reminder, a pleasant little reminder here. It is a major arcana card. Major arcana cards come up anytime that we're at a significant new chapter in our life, a defining moment, even more so with the world card, because the world card tells us, look, you went through all the tests, you went through all the lessons, you went through all of the trials and tribulations, and you learned what you were meant to learn, and you accomplished what you were meant to accomplish. And now is this time of leveling up. Now is this time of graduation. So this is a time that we're shifting, we're ascending. And I talked a lot when this card came up on Easter about how basically this is a card that comes up in my readings sometimes when people are having challenges with manifesting and manifestation, and how sometimes when we're trying to manifest, we push things away. If you're having that issue, I encourage you to go and watch the card of the day for Easter, because I'm not going to repeat that message here. I want to talk about another aspect of this card because that's what I'm feeling in the energy right now. I feel like the reason why this card is coming up is some of you might be feeling very discouraged. The other day, it popped up in my mind the part of Indiana Jones and the Holy Grail when he's having to walk across this invisible bridge, pretty much. And he's running out of time, and his dad's been hurt, and he's like he's got to go get the Holy Grail. And he has to take a leap of faith. He can't see the bridge, and he's like, oh man. And he's like, puts his foot out, and he's waiting. He's just expecting to fall, but he's like trying to have this faith. And there's this bridge that for whatever reason he couldn't see it. I don't know if the bridge magically appeared in the movie, or if it was that it was camouflaged, but whatever the case, it's like being out on that ledge and you're like, oh, there's nowhere else to go. Like, where else am I gonna go? I can't go backwards. There's nothing this way, there's nothing that way. Here we go. And so some of us may be feeling like we're in that kind of phase right now. And we did talk a lot lately about the full moon in Libra on the 6th that was clearing things out of our life. Some of you may just be feeling like everything has dried up. There's nothing left. I don't have a single real friend left. I don't have a single thing on the horizon that I'm looking at. It's just as if like I'm out in the desert on flat land and there's nothing around for miles. Like this is the end of the road. I'm out in the middle of nowhere kind of thing. And I feel like the world is just coming up to give you confirmation that the reason why it feels this way is because you've done everything. You've done everything you were supposed to do. You learned everything you were supposed to learn. Whatever karma you had to work out with the people in your life, you worked it out. So it's kind of like you don't realize, but you're at this cosmic bus stop or this cosmic subway station, and you don't see it and you don't realize that something is coming here out of nowhere. The next thing is coming, and you maybe don't see it coming, but it's coming. So if you're feeling like this is it, this is the end of the road, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do, I can tell you from my own personal experience, I've had a couple of big transitions in my life, like big game changer moments in my life, where right before it just kind of felt like I don't know what to do next. I'm just kind of here on standby. And you might be an intuitive person, you might be trying to tap into it through meditation, you might just be praying and saying, just give me a sign, just tell me, give me a sense of like what's coming. You might be throwing cards for yourself, shuffling your tarot decks, trying different decks, using your pendulum, scrying, whatever, and there's nothing. There's no information coming in. Tumbleweeds and crickets. And I can tell you it's been at those times that it's felt that way. That was just before something that really came out of nowhere, that was like, oh my God, like, yes, this is exactly what I needed. Maybe I didn't know I needed it. I didn't even pray for it because I didn't know it was possible. I didn't know it existed. And so, from my own personal experience, I can tell you that this is the kind of thing that usually comes in when we're having that time, when we're having that moment of like, I don't know what else to do. So there's something coming in, right? And the world card is giving you confirmation that whatever you were meant to do in this stage, you've done it. Whatever you were meant to learn in this stage, you've learned it. And the reason why sometimes we're not shown what it is because it's so big and it's going to push us out of our comfort zone so much to where we would never do it. We would never in a million years do it. We would sabotage ourselves, or we would, say, oh, I'm not ready, or oh, I'm not good enough, or oh, that's scary. And we would have run away from it. Whereas once it's there and we're in it, we're like, oh my goodness, this is wonderful. This is like, you're taking to it like a fish in the water. So, and for that reason, sometimes we're not given information, we're not given guidance, because we would sabotage it. And God knows we would sabotage it. Our angels know we would sabotage it. And so it's kept from us. But if you've been feeling kind of like this up in the air, like, I don't know what's next, the world card is telling you the reason why everything feels so inactive is because you've done what you were supposed to do. And now the next thing is coming in, right? The train is coming, the bus is coming, the ship is coming. It's going to take you to a completely different life, a completely different life, which you're going to be very grateful for and that you're going to enjoy. And there is a lot here with the world card as far as like being more in acceptance of yourself, loving yourself, um, being ready to be seen, being ready to be celebrated, not feeling like you have to hide, and maybe some of you feel that way. Maybe the people in your life haven't been safe. And so maybe you do like to keep to yourself or stay in the shadows. And so the world card is like saying this is a time, this is a shift where you can come out now, right? And so for some of you, this is going to come with a really big change, whether it's a relocation, whether it's changing jobs, whether it's, soul family coming in, life partner, whatever it might be. But there's going to be a change here, a change of atmosphere, a change of pace, a change of everything, a whole new experience. You might want to check out the other videos that are available on the channel. Those are linked in the description. There are also links in the description that will take you to my scheduling page. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's links in the description that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'm wishing you all a wonderful day ahead, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow and check out the next message. Be well, my dears.